Well, hello there, guys. I'm back. This is the side that I made for my pork chops. I needed a side and I had some leftover potatoes and zucchini, so I came up with this casserole. I don't know the name of it besides zucchini and potato casserole. It was creamy and cheesy, and it went well with the pork chops. So, anyway, to get started, I used zucchini. Of course, it wouldn't be a zucchini and potato casserole if it didn't have zucchini or potatoes. The spices that I used were oregano and thyme and some pepper. I used Parmesan cheese and mozzarella and some heavy whipping cream. Here I am just thinly slicing my zucchini, and some of them came out a little bit thicker than others, but I didn't have a system. I was just chopping away. I obviously have no knife skills, and surprisingly enough, I rarely cut myself with the knife. I know that might surprise you because clearly I am not the safest person with it, but no persons were hurt in the making of my zucchini and potato casserole. I used 3 zucchinis for this recipe and 6 potatoes. I am trying my best to thinly slice the potatoes just like I did with the zucchini. Some of them were small, and again, with my lack of knife skills, it's hard to cut, but I did a pretty decent job. It all worked out in the end, like always. In the same way, I can never measure how much pasta to make for 4 people. I can never judge how big my bowl should be for my meal. So I had to go to a bigger bowl. And here is when I started to add my spices. I just started to add a little bit at a time. And then I am not following a recipe here. I'm literally just coming up with this as I go. So I had no idea. Here I decided to also add garlic. Don't worry. All the ingredients I decided to use are at the bottom in the description box. After adding garlic powder, I remembered that I had garlic, so I just started to chop some up to add some fresh garlic to the casserole. And this is something that I seriously love about cooking is you can always add whatever you like. I love the way oregano and thyme taste, so I go ahead and add oregano and thyme to my recipes. If you have a spice that you like, go ahead and add it. So I literally added all my stuff to the bowl. Some salt, mozzarella, Parmesan, then just gave it all a stir. Made sure that for the most part, all the zucchini and potatoes had some amount of seasoning on it, and then I added a little bit of heavy whipping cream, which just helped coat all the potato and zucchini. I ended up just tasting a little bit of, I just dabbed with my finger and tasted the spatula just to see where the salt was and how much thyme and oregano I could taste. And after I saw that it was a little light, I went ahead and added more. After I felt it in my soul that I added enough salt and seasoning and herbs, I went ahead and started to layer this. And I was trying to go for like a ratatouille type of look, but I quickly ran out of space because, I don't know how to judge the size of things. So I just started shoving the rest of the zucchini and potatoes in there. I added a little bit more heavy whipping cream, and then I topped it off with Parmesan and mozzarella. While I was tossing everything in the bowl, I preheated my oven to 350, and then I baked it for about 15 minutes, and I took it out to see how tender everything was going. I added a little bit more heavy whipping cream, which honestly I should have not done. It had plenty. I added a little bit more cheese, which I do not regret this part, and then I put it back in the oven. I recommend baking this around for 35 to 40 minutes. You can always check halfway and see how tender your zucchini and potatoes are. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I did not cook this long enough, and while eating dinner I realized that my potatoes were a little crunchy, but it still tasted good. Next time I'll just cook it longer. So I recommend to be patient and just make sure that your potatoes are tender. Well, guys, that's it on this potato and zucchini recipe. I hope you guys like this video, and please remember to like and subscribe. Till next time, bye.